Welcome, everyone. It's really great to see so many builders joining us from all over the world. We had more than almost 400 applications from the StableHacks. Today is our kickoff session of this global hackathon, which is focusing on one of the most important infrastructure, which is emerging in finance, which is a stable coin. My name is Brigitta Györfi, and I'm the Hub Director of Tenity. Tenity is a global fintech and also Web3 ecosystem accelerator and also early stage investor. And we are actually behind the organization of the StableHacks 2026. So what are we going to do in the next, let's say, 1.5 hours? First of all, I'm going to introduce the StableHacks, the why, the what, and the how, a lot of important information, which is going to be helpful for you during the next 2 weeks. And afterwards, we're going to have our partners joining us and also introducing why is actually StableHacks so important for them so that you can also understand better their priorities. So we're going to have with us Marcos from Amina, Maya from Solana, and Ben from Soltis Labs. Once we finished with the introductions, we're actually going to open up separate Q&A sessions to make sure that you can also ask questions, exchange with the partners, understand better the context of the challenges, the available resources, and also the judging and expectation. Great. So let's talk about the why we are actually doing stable coins and why now. Because we believe that stable coins are becoming the core financial infrastructure. We see obviously quite an increase in the global supply, also in the cross-border payment side and also the payment settlement side. But most importantly, I think the key reason as well, because we do see that financial institutions are also ready to experiment with a stablecoin infrastructure. What they need is something which is also secure, compliant, and relevant for real-world challenges. And this is also why we organize the StableHacks. We are looking specifically for such solutions. And the hackathon is only possible because we have an incredible partners, and they are all contributing into a critical layer, and they have all very important capabilities as well. So Mina is a regulated digital bank, which is also bridging traditional finance and the digital assets. Obviously, Solana is one of the fastest and most scalable blockchain infrastructure. And Soltis is enabling the stablecoin infrastructure and also the institutional integration. Besides our co-host partners, we also have an incredible lineup of ecosystem partners like UBS, Europe, Superteam Germany, Substack, who is also our audit partner, and other community partners like Fireblocks and Steakhouse Financials, and our base species. This hackathon along 4 distinctive tracks or challenge areas, which are also very relevant and real problems that institutions are trying to solve today. These are what you can also see in the slide, and there is also a lot of information available in the DORA hacks, our institutional permission, DeFi vaults, cross-border treasury implementation, payments with stablecoin, and tokenized communities. It's important. I wanted to also highlight here that we have included 2 examples for each and every trial in the hacks, and they serve as inspiration. So if you have other areas or other projects which you are working on, which actually nice to one of these for hacks, please feel free to become ahead with them just inspire more partners. If you have any specific questions, you can always also reach out to us. Very important. What are we really looking for in this stablecoin hackathon? We have defined basically our key criteria as well. What each and every project has to fulfill. Obviously, the technical execution is important. We expect to work in prototypes built on Solana and also demonstrating real functionalities. Also, it has to solve a real problem relevant for institutions. And we also have to understand the specific use cases which are available. As I mentioned before, we have very strong focus on institution relevance. So also the solutions have to be also designed in a way that they could be relevant for banks, for fintech companies, and the compliance and the awareness of compliance is very important for us. Last but not least, also the architecture has to be scalable, something which can also be on this hackathon. It's also aligned with our evaluation criteria, which is, by the way, also the something here. So just coming back to the point of institutional fit and compliance awareness, for us is very important as well. We also identified some of the prerequisites together with our partners, which are also available in StableHacks in terms of what these solutions and projects which you are submitting needs to be fulfilled. So I really recommend you to go through these requirements also in the StableHack. And if you have any questions, we are also happy to go through with you. Now let's look at the hackathon timeline and the structure. The hackathon is designed to run for 10 days, spanning across 2 weekends, also to make sure that you have enough time to hand in high quality submissions. Today, the 13th of March, is our kickoff day. This is when we provide you basically all the necessary information, and you can also exchange with our partners. But during these 10 days, we also going to provide you a possibility to meet our partners and then going through hands-on sessions, workshops with them to understand better the infrastructure and the technical requirements as well. I highly recommend you to take advantage of these sessions because it's also important for you already to think ahead how you can also link your project into the partners basically ecosystem. We're also going to offer you mentoring and expert sessions throughout the week. Plus, we also recommend you, if you have any questions, either reaching out directly to us by a Discord channel or join to some of the stand-up sessions, which we are also organizing every day. This is more to help you also guide you and navigate. And if you have any questions, we are, of course, always happy to answer. All this information, again, I just want to highlight, is available on StableHacks. All the mentor sessions, expert sessions, partner sessions, which are scheduled, are available. And we are also, as best as we can, also record these sessions and share with you. So even if you are not in a right time zone, since of course it's a global hackathon, you're still going to have access to it. Finally, the final submission, and this is of course very important, the 22nd of March is when we will ask you also to submit your final project as a prototype as well as a pitch video. So then the evaluation of your projects can also start together with our partners. Now, I wanted to also give you a little bit of an overview and also introduce some of our mentors and experts. We are actually very pleased that so many also great minds and experience coming together. As you can see, we have mentors joining from our partners side, but also from the extended Tenity expert and mentor network. So I really want to encourage you to use this mentorship, ask questions already early enough in the process so that you can also build it into your projects ahead of the time. All right, so now let's talk about the prize pool. We have actually, through our partners, put together a very impressive prize pool. But I think what is even more important is what I wanted to highlight here is also the opportunity to continue building with us, continue building with our partners. So the winning team will receive development support, builder residence, pilot opportunities directly with our partners, and also potential collaboration. I think it's very important that you actually think beyond the hackathon and also approach basically this hackathon as an opportunity for you to create a stronger connection and obviously market validation for your solution. Great. Now a couple of practical tips more on the operational side, which is going to be important for you throughout the hackathon. First and foremost, again, all informations, the agenda, the content, you will find it in StableHacks. So please use it as your first level of support. We also have communication channels. So you can join the Discord channel. I think you have already received also an invitation to interact with us. You can also ask directly questions. If you haven't done so, you can also find teammates to join you. And you can also use the Discord channel to generally get support from us. We are going to monitor it throughout the entire hackathon and really happy to support you. Now, we also have a Telegram channel, which main purpose is to announce important information. We also provide you reminders for schedule updates to make sure that you are not missing important sessions. This is not a communication channel, it's more of an information and announcement channel. But again, through Discord channel, you can always reach us. Now, we want to ask you to create your code, your build, in a GitHub public repo. So all submissions will be submitted here, and it's going to be only accessible for the Tenity and partners. And I just want to highlight again this, that we are very aware that it's important that we are basically monitoring the access rights as well. So it's going to be only accessible for Tenity and the partners. Now, maybe a couple of words about the mentoring sessions as well. So if you have questions about the tracks and the challenge, and if you don't get all the information today or during your projects, you would like to also exchange with our partners, we are setting up dedicated partner mentorship sessions, which is really meant to answer your questions regarding the challenge. If you have technical questions or if you request a technical mentorship, then we have also dedicated sessions and channels with our technical mentors who can generally help you with technical questions. When you submit your build, your solution, please choose one track out of the 4 which I have presented and submit it under this theme. Because we are going to also channel the different tracks and the different solutions also to our partners. We have a very also detailed description on StableHacks, how the submission need to happen, what you need to submit, where you need to submit. So again, don't worry if there is too much information here, you will find everything in a StableHacks platform. And last but not least, I also wanted to give you another practical tip that I mentioned before that we are also partnering with SIX. They are our data providers. So especially for track 4, we provide also the data sets from SIX, so you can have, for example, price information on commodities and other kind of important financial information, so that they can also feed your model accordingly. We have obviously limit the access and then the request to this data set. So there's only one account per team. And you need to submit us a request through Airtable form, which we also shared on Discord. If you have any questions regarding the data sets, we are again very happy to help you out. Maybe one more point which I wanted to highlight, and maybe I just wanted to jump back to this slide. Also very important information I wanted to share, that we also going to organize a workshop supported by SoftStack, who is also, as I mentioned, our audit partner, specifically focusing on how to design your solution, which is also compliant and secure. I highly recommend to visit this session, because it's a very important topic also for our partners. So also make sure that you also make a use of this important technical and also more kind of compliance sessions, which we are also providing to you. All right, and of course, no hackathon is complete without a proper celebrations and also demo sessions. As part of the prizes, we also provide the possibility for the winning teams to come to Zurich and present their winning projects on stage during the StableHacks demo day in May. All the information and details will be also provided, and you can also expect this event to meet the partners and the extended ecosystem of Tenity. So it's a very great opportunity to also network, to connect, to make sure that your project can also come alive following the hackathon. And maybe another very important information is who are behind the hackathons, who are the organizers. I'm really happy to also introduce my team. Sophia, who is also the mastermind behind the hackathon. She's also kind of behind the curtain, organizing everything. So if you have any questions, obviously Sophia, Irena, and also myself, we are happy to support you from Tenity.